Like you mentioned it's now over like 6 months. The residents, or rather the electorate here in Kasipul constituency in Homa Bay County, they haven't had a representative in the National Assembly. Just like you mentioned, the immediate former member of Parliament, Charles Ong'ondowere, was shot and killed in Nairobi. And the security of the electorate having been assured by the Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen, who actually gave that assurance here in Kasipul. Now the electorate here will have a date at the ballot. They will stream here. Right where I am, this is one of the polling stations, actually one of the 142 polling stations that will be used for that exercise. That is kicking off from 6 in the morning, and all that exercise is expected to run through to 5 in the evening. What you're seeing in the background, these are the election the officials that are charged with delivering a fair exercise tomorrow. There are clerks here. There's a retired, the presiding officer and the deputy presiding officer. Like what you can see in the background, this is just one of the electoral materials that will be used tomorrow. That is the ballot box, where after a voter casts their paper, they will be able to be dipped into that box and then sealed and then taken to the tallying center, which is a Gorosare, just a few meters, or rather less than a kilometer from where we are. Like I mentioned, we are at Gorosare Primary School. That is one of the 142 polling stations to be used for this exercise. And remember, at least actually the registered voters for Kasipul are 67,513, and there are 10 candidates battling that for this position. Actually, they will be seeking the support of those 67,000 registered voters. Like I mentioned, there are 4 candidates are running on an independent ticket. 6 others have been sponsored by various political parties. And remember, the son of the immediate former member of Parliament is also seeking to take that mantle from his father and represent the residents of Kasipul in the National Assembly. The assurance of security has been given, and also the chairperson of the IEBC, Erastus Ethekon, was also here in Kasipul and assured the electorate that the exercise will be fair and that whoever emerges the victor, or rather the winner at the end of the day, they will have done so fair on a fair ground. And it was also quick to mention that whichever candidate will be faulted for any or rather for involvement in any sort of election misconduct, they will not shy from striking the force that they have as the IEBC. What is happening at the ground, like I mentioned, this is a Gorosari Primary School, one of the polling stations to be used. You can see actually what's happening now is the election materials have been brought here, and just the final touches, the setup of the room as to how the agents will be seated, the clerks and the other officials. Now that is the setup that is happening here, but as we can report now, it is all systems go. And of course, in this entire compound, we've seen security officers deployed and also taking charge just to ensure that tomorrow's exercise carries on smoothly as has been planned. We'll be here the very minute the station is opened, and we'll observe everything that happens here across Kasipul constituency, and we'll be able to update our viewers promptly as we get the details.